All right. Welcome in, everyone. It is Phil Nagy. It is Kit Nagy. We are Nagy on Sports. It's a big Week 9 matchup, as just about every week is must-win for the Browns now after digging themselves a 2-5 hole to start the season. And it starts with that man, number 4 right there. Deshaun Watson needs to continue to play better and get more points on the board for his offense. Excited to bring this one to you. Doesn't get any easier with the Buffalo Bills in town. Josh Allen and crew there. You can see them sporting their all-whites. Beautiful looking jersey. And bringing it in here to play the Browns. Kid, how we doing today?
Doing well. Yeah, this is an absolutely must-win for the Browns, and a taller task I don't think could be asked for here in the NFL with the Bills, who are led by Josh Allen, who has been so good. And this is one of the most loaded rosters in the NFL for the Buffalo Bills. So the Browns certainly have their work cut out for them here, and they're going to have to be firing absolutely on all cylinders, all three phases, if they're going to want to come out with a win here.
I agree for sure. Welcome in, John. Woof woof. Hopefully that doesn't turn into oof oof here eventually, as Cade York puts ball to leather, and we are off here to start Week 9. Appreciate Kit being able to fly solo here this week while I did a little vacation to Savannah, Georgia, but we are back and excited to continue this season. Here's a look at Josh Allen: 16 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 2,400 yards, and they are 5-3. Yeah, Lincoln, welcome in. We need it really badly indeed. All right, here's how it's going to start. Josh Allen climbs under center. He's got a strong eye to the right side of his formation. He's going to turn around, play action, back to pass. Now he's going to roll to left. Now he's going to step up. Now he's going to fire back across his body dangerously, and it's caught by an open receiver. Caught by Dawson Knox, the tight end. Taki was the closest Brown, 30 yards. First down, Bills.
Well, that was just a scramble drill here, as you see Allen just desperate to find somebody, but Dawson Knox coming back to the ball to bail out. Josh Allen really, does the trick there.
Absolutely. All right, back to pass now. Allen on a 1st and 10. Miles gets past his man, but he throws it quickly and knocked away. Jamison Crowder, the intended receiver, Greg Newsome, nickel corner, knocks that one down pretty quickly. 2nd and 10. Quick little out route, Stephon Diggs, but look at Ronnie Harrison shoot there quickly and bring him down after a very short gain of 2. 3rd and 8. Back to pass. Hit as he throws. Wobbler, but it's caught, and then he's going to be pushed right out of bounds. That's James Cook, the rookie running back out of Georgia, and pushed right out of bounds. The line of scrimmage. Browns will hold here on the first drive, and that's going to force a punt for the Bills.
And how good has Newsome been? Talk about an outstanding ad out of the draft from last year. He's been an absolute stud on this defense, and I know many folks are talking about how he's going to take over for I'm blanking on the name. Traded back to the Rams. Troy Hill, thank you. But take it over in the slot, and yes, kind of, but he's still really the number 2 receiver. He will play opposite Ward, and then when they bring out a third, the third quarterback, then he'll slip inside, and he's got that dynamic range to play both. That's just how good he is.
And that's the way we have it set up here in our depth chart as well. So, first play of the game, little boot action to the left, now firing back across the middle and incomplete, almost picked. Tre'Davious White came flying in out of nowhere, 2nd and 10. Maybe just a pinch behind Donovan Peoples-Jones there from Watson. 2nd and 10, back to pass. Rush is taken care of, fires left side. He's got Cooper on the sideline. First down to the midfield stripe, 20 yards to Cooper.
That was pretty out there. Just a nice route from Cooper, as you expect. He's such a technician out here, but nice throw to hit him out on the sideline, and good body control to get that corralled inbounds.
Shotgun look here for Deshaun Watson. Back to pass, nobody with him. They blitz 2. He finds an open man. He's got Cooper. He breaks one tackler to Ron Johnson. He's past the 25 to the 22-yard line. 2 throws to Cooper, 2 catches, 2 first downs.
And that's a great way to get your offense up and going. Throw it to your most productive receiver and your biggest technician. Finding a way to get him open and then getting him the ball is a big part of getting going early in this one. Love seeing that.
1st and 10 now at the 22-yard line for Deshaun Watson and company, they have yet to hand the ball off. Back to pass once again. Watson steps up. Now he fires left, dump it off to Chubb, past the 15. Give him the 15, rather. 7 yards, a little extension of the run game with that right arm of Watson, second and short. 5 wide again. A lot of 5 wide here early in the game. Right side out route. David Njoku, first down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. First and goal, Browns.
Yeah, all made possible by positive plays here. That was set up on a positive play. They had only a few yards to gain here. A nice little out route concept to easy pickup of a first down.
Pin up the middle is Dearness Johnson, first touch of the game, and he'll fall forward for just a yard. Greg Rousseau, defensive end, got him first round pick from last year out of the U. Turn around again, give it Nick Chubb up the middle, and he's going to get swallowed up quickly as that hole went away. And now a third and goal from the 6.
Interesting to see Dearness Johnson get a carry before Nick Chubb in this one.
A little bit, back to pass. Third and goal, Watson fires across the middle, right at the goal line. I think they're going to keep him out. For fourth and goal from the 1. What do you do here, Kit?
Go for this,
right?
for sure. Yeah, absolutely. We've talked about the philosophy on this all the time, a bunch here in this on our channel, in terms of even if you don't make this, I hate that. Even if you don't make it, you're pinning them back against the goal line, an opportunity to have a game break in a different way. But on the other hand, points early in the game, it is understandable going for the chip shot, but Stefanski that is not his style at all. He would go for that.
Well, they've been not great in the red zone, so maybe the 3 points is what we need there.
Right.
Welcome in, Rick. Go Browns. All right, so first drive, punt for the Bills, and 3 for the Browns. They lead 3-0, 9:22 here to go. Josh Allen back out on the field for his second drive of the game.
I think there's a fair amount to be said about a vote of confidence, too, though, sending your offense back out there, trusting them to get the points.
Here's a big hole up the middle, and he's going to get a first down on that carry. That's Devin Singletary. 10 yards exactly, give him the first down. Right down the heart of the Browns defense. We've talked about that before as well. And again, Akeem Hicks now officially a Buccaneer, so that pipe dream can end. Right side, another run. Whoa, he's going to pull over Denzel Ward. And then Ronnie Harrison comes over to shut him down. Another nice run for Singletary, give him 6.
Yep, and if there's one weakness on the roster, you might, if you could call it that, it would probably be the running back room for these Bills. But so far, very productive in the early goings of this one.
Indeed. Watch out, Miles, right up the middle. Ball's out! It's laying right next to him and falls on it. What an athletic play there from the offensive lineman to fall on the football. Strip sack from Miles, number 18 on the season.
It was. I just don't think Miles realized the ball was out. Otherwise, he had a great chance at this one here if he just was aware the ball was on the turf. Yeah, he was right next to it, just doesn't realize it's out, and unfortunately not able to come up with it.
Credit Mitch Morse, the center, for getting back there. Third and long now for the Browns. Can they get off of the field? A little blitz coming from the right side. Pressure. It was Delpit who was blitzing over the middle, and Greedy's able to slow him down long enough, and they'll tackle him at the 38-yard line. They got 11, but they did not get 13. 4th and 2, and another Bills punt upcoming. Greedy Williams kind of climbs on the back of the receiver just long enough to slow him down. And fortunate his teammates were able to come over and help out with that one. Kyle, I did, which is not making me feel much better. All right, 1st and 10 here. 3-0, 7:09 to go, first quarter. Hey, Sean, welcome in. Go Browns. Turn around, give it to Chubb up the middle. Actually, he stood next to him in the shotgun, and he's going to pick up 2, sets up 2nd and 8. And here comes a rush right outside. Nobody's going to bother to block Ed Oliver, and he will sack Watson back to the 6. Sets up 3rd and long. Not sure what blocking scheme that was, but Jack Conklin was like, I'm going to go inside. And nobody blocked Ed Oliver.
May have been misread for the shift right out the gate. Odd they didn't cover down.
Pressure hits, he throws, wobbler over the middle, and it's picked off. Picked off by the safety to the 20, to the 15, and he'll go down courtesy of Drew Forbes, who's in the game for some reason, number 79. And he will get him down at the 12. Why is Drew Forbes in the game?
I don't know. That's odd. And certainly, you know, the defense able to pin their ears back. Now you're going for a pass in 3rd and 19. Pressure gets home, affects the pass, and there you have it, is a pick right over the middle.
First turnover of the day credited to the Bills officially. Here come the Browns. Miles around the right side. He's going to get home again. Miles will throw him back, his 2nd sack of the quarter, number 19 on the season, and he is going to shred the NFL record. Second and 19, give it to Singletary. Go to the outside, look like a nice hold by the receiver, and then a broken tackle on JJ3. And Singletary will pick up a nice run. He's got 3 carries now for 29 yards. Sets up a 3rd and manageable here. 3rd and 6, back to pass. Miles gets around him again, and he'll get home. 3rd sack in the 2.5 drives. 20 on the season for Myles Garrett. Wow.
Yeah, that was impressive. Absolutely putting a clinic out there on the right tackle, as you see him just hardly even touches him. Just an inside punch that works him around the edge, gets him off balance, and Myles just getting home with ease.
Absolutely. Tyler Bass out onto the field, and he is going to kick it up and kick it towards the dog pound. It's in 3-3, so the Browns are able to keep the Bills out of the end zone after that gross wobbly interception from Deshaun Watson that was picked off by Micah Hyde and returned all the way down to about the 15. They pushed him back with a couple of Myles Garrett sacks and then settled for 3. All right, let's just stay ahead of the sticks here now. Or at least not stay out of 3rd and 19. That would be fine with me. Back to pass. Watson, 1st and 10. Fires right side, almost picked again. Schwartz just stood there. Got to come back to that football, Anthony.
Yeah, Lincoln, this game is a little heavily weighted on sacks for everyone, not just Myles, but yes. Myles is one of the best in the game to do it, which is why he's doing it with such ease.
He's the highest rated player in the entire game of the 99s. He is the highest of all of the 99s because he keeps getting sacked. But yes, we know that sacks are overly aggressive for all teams, not just the Browns. Here's another nice throw and a 1st down. Donovan Peoples-Jones, who just missed out on his superstar by about 8 yards in last week's performance, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was rough.
And also Spencer Brown is a 1st-year right tackle. He's not the strongest, actually he's the weakest part of the Bills' offensive line, so having Myles across from him is not too far-fetched as they go up the middle again with Chubb. Tremaine Edmonds, middle linebacker, waits for him. Hey, Kevin, welcome in. 2nd and 8. Turn around, give to Chubb, and Bills are blitzing both linebackers through, and there's Jordan Poyer as well. And they're going to go backwards now, a 3rd and 9, and once again, trouble starting to run the football for the Browns, much like they had in that game with Baltimore last week.
Yep.
3rd and 9.
Struggling with those positive yardage. Got to stay in rhythm here on these drives.
Mendu, right side, fires wide open in the middle of the zone. Peoples-Jones, and he breaks a tackle for good measure. And he's got the 36, and that's 100 yards passing for Watson here in just the 1st quarter. 1st down, Browns. Little option keeper for Watson to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, and he'll break a tackle for a nice gain of 8 yards. Deshaun Watson, good time for the keeper. Good read for the quarterback. 2nd and 2, little delayed handoff and a pull again. And why is Joel Bitonio not in the game? Something going on with Joel Bitonio that I missed?
Yeah, I don't know. I certainly didn't see anything either on him. I'm not sure why he's not there.
I mean, he was in there earlier. Maybe he got nicked. We'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Christian, welcome in. Bills are 5-3. They lost that AFC game of the week a couple of weeks ago. I think they played the Chiefs in that game. Did we watch them play the Chiefs?
Yes, I believe so.
All right, flip it over now. 2nd quarter coming. Browns looking for the end zone. Back to pass. Von Miller gets around, but nice help from Chubb. And he fires over the middle, and he's got Cooper to the 8-yard line. First and goal, Browns. How about that help from Nick Chubb?
Yeah, and that actually pass was affected by the pressure, but Watson just able to get enough on it, and Cooper coming back to it really helped out, because you can see here is a wobbly pass, a little bit underthrown, but Cooper able to help him out there with a little bit of an adjustment on the route. So nicely done.
Absolutely. No worries, Christian. We're doing all right. Hope you're well, my friend. Nothing wrong with asking questions. First and goal now. Back to pass. Watson over the middle. He's got David Bell to the 1, and he'll go down at the 1-yard line, does the rookie, David Bell.
Yeah, and lots of reports about the incredible catches he's already making in OTAs. Very excited for what he potentially will be for this Browns offense.
Second and goal. Chubb, right side. He's got a big hole. Dives in for good measure. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb.
Yeah, there we go. There's that red zone offense we've been looking for. Scoring from a few yards out, giving it to Chubb, getting in there. That's exactly the blocking up front you've been expecting, moving guys out of their position. That was textbook right there, and that is what we expect from the Browns, not some of the stuff we've seen in Madden to date.
12 plays, 74 yards. Chubb, 5 carries, 5 yards on that drive. But he got into the end zone. Hey, Applied, welcome in. 2 yards deep in the end zone. It's going to be brought out by the rookie James Cook. Ball's out! And it's going to be picked up somehow again by the Browns? I don't know. It is. It's Winovich with the ball.
Yeah, I was going to say Browns had it, so it just didn't show the turnover animation. But I do believe that was out, and I do believe that was a Browns football.
That is. Looked like Ronnie Harrison on the hit absolutely trucks the rookie James Cook. And then it kind of rolls around on the ground, and Winovich comes up with it. First and goal for the Browns, or first and 10 for the Browns at the 12.
That's huge.
Chubb and Cooper in the zone now.
That's huge. Let's go.
Awesome. First and 10. Watson back to pass. Over the middle, the rookie Bell. He tries to get a little bit of a block from Nick Chubb, and he's going down at the 4-yard line, 2nd and 2.
And I like the rookie's production here in tight to the goal end zone here. That's a good sign.
Our record is actually 2-5 Applied. It has not been a great beginning of the Sim season. We're hoping we could turn it around here late.
Well, and worse, we got swept by both the Ravens and the Steelers.
Yep. Right side, Chubb. He's not going to get in the end zone, but he's going to get a first down. First and goal at the 1. The swing pass to Chubb on the right side. Yes, swept by both the Steelers and the Ravens in the division will make things more complicated, but plenty of football still to play and some winnable games coming up.
Yep.
Watson back to pass, right side, caught, touchdown! Donovan Peoples-Jones, touchdown Browns off the huge special teams turnover.
Yeah, all 3 phases absolutely clicking here. Just what you need to have happen, taking advantage of the fact that you turn it over and getting into the red zone, goal line formations and scoring, doing absolutely everything you need to here to come away with a big and much needed win. You got to keep this going, but this is the recipe for success. That right there.
And how about Donovan Peoples-Jones beating Tre'Davious White, X Factor, one of the best corners in the league. Great route in the middle. Caught him on the slant. Touchdown Browns now 17-3. Still 12:09 to play in the half. And it is certainly that Applied. It is certainly drama, and the HBO stuff didn't help. Not that that was his doing. Bad form, I guess, on HBO to get some of these accusers to come out and start talking, and now other people are like, hey, if this is a cash grab, I want in on it too. And I would just wish the NFL would do something so that we know, or don't, you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to do it, but you know what I mean? It's still a court of a public opinion based on accusations. It's still an interesting precedent should they choose to set it, but would just like to know.
Indeed.
So that it can be behind us. Here's Josh Allen on a 2nd and 10. Fires across the middle. He's got Dawson Knox, who had a little bit of a half step on JOK. First down up to the 39-yard line. Yeah, that's for real. I'm not sure what's fake or what's real anymore either about all of it. Here's a little short dump off across the middle. Stephon Diggs, run after catch, nets him the first down. Sean McDermott, a fan over there on the sideline. 1st and 10 into Browns territory now at the 46-yard line.
Short of them coming out with some evidence that we're not aware of, that, some hard evidence like video evidence or something that we don't know of, we may never actually know.
True.
It's all he said, she said, and whether or not any of that is going to be, what will happen from there, we don't know. But and that's the problem. Like, we may never know what actually happened in any of those cases.
1st and 10 after the short throw to the right side. Gabriel Davis, the receiver. Welcome in, B. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here in Central Ohio. 76 degrees, it's sunny, not a cloud in the sky. Across the middle, second handoff. It's out again! It's going to be picked up by Harrison! Ronnie Harrison after the Grant Delpit fumble, first down, Browns!
There it is. That's what we're looking for. And finally, the turnovers are coming. And that's kind of the funny thing about turnovers is when they seem to come in bushels. And man, they're coming fast and furious here. Is just nice tackle on the point of attack was where the ball was, right where they teach you to make that contact. Because if you can knock it out, then the turnovers will follow.
Absolutely. Here's a boot action to the right side. Watson sort of does a weird little vibration and then throws it out of bounds.
Yeah.
It's like he was stuck.
Yes, Rick, that is also true. There's definitely a discussion of morality versus law, which are not always the same thing.
Mm-hmm. 3rd and 5. Look at Chubb come over and help out on the blitz over the middle. He's got Bell, first down to the 47-yard line of Buffalo. What a blitz pickup there by Nick Chubb. Gives him just enough time to find a streaking David Bell.
Hey, John, welcome in. And yes, Lincoln, you're 100% correct. It's part and parcel. You can't have one without the other. That is why he was available. And at a certain point, you're going to have to come to your own decision whether that's something that you can deal with or not. And I think all Browns fans will, as Chubb with a great run up the middle. Love seeing him in the zone.
Finally, 12 yards and a first down up the middle for Nick Chubb to the 35-yard line. Eleven personnel here again. Watson climbs under center as we get under 8 minutes to go in the first half. Give it up the middle again to Chubb. He breaks a tackle. First down again to the right side. Nick Chubb, give him 9 more. First down, Browns.
Man, is he fun when he's in the zone. And actually, ironically, he looks the most like Nick Chubb when he's in the zone. Right. You almost feel like he should be in the zone all the time because that's how he runs, every run.
Absolutely, he does. Give it to him again, right side. Look at that pull from the guard who's still Forbes. Breaks a tackle. Whitey's got almost another first down. Give him 9. Sets up 2nd and 1. Second and 1 here for Watson and the Browns. He's back to pass. Rolls to the right. Fires over the middle. He's got Cooper coming back to the ball. First down to the 6-yard line. First and goal again for the Browns. Can they capitalize? 3 for 3 on scores. 2 for 3 on touchdowns here from inside the red zone. Watson, now he'll fire right side, check it down to Njoku, who's able to get both feet in bounds. 2nd and goal now from the 2. A lot of defensive linemen in there for the Browns, blitzing a bunch of people. Chubb does his best to try to take down Tremaine Edmonds, but then he and Ed Oliver will combine for a sack. Fortunately, just a couple-yard loss now, 3rd and goal from the 8.
Yeah, he had at least climbed the pocket, so it wasn't going to be taking a huge sack there, but on the other hand, it does give you a little bit of space to work with here.
Yes, it does. Back to pass. Watson, now he fires over the middle. He's got his man. It's caught at the goal line. They're not going to give him the progress.
Oh, man, I thought he had that.
Bell.
I thought he stretched for it, but not saying he's just short of the line. And we'll get another look at it here.
Give us a good angle here at it. Man,
so
close at it.
That's on the right side of the body too. I think that well, they're going to go for this though. I like this.
They're going to go for it this time. They're going to go. Bills blitzing everybody, and Watson doesn't see it or feel it, and he just eats it. Terrible. There was at least 3 wide open guys. Terrible.
Yeah, he's just got to get rid of that. He had all kinds of opportunities to just dump it off.
Look at that.
See the pressure coming.
Look at that. One guy there, one guy there.
Yep.
Matt Milano, credit for the sack, and the Browns will turn the ball over. 1st and 10 Buffalo here from their own 9-yard line. Under 5 minutes to play in the first half. Browns still lead 17-3. 13 personnel here with 3 tight ends in the football game for Josh Allen. Back to pass is Allen. Quick little 3-step drop. Left side. Caught by Diggs. Short gain of 6. 3rd and 2 is the result. See if the Browns can get off the field again. Their defense has been pretty solid here today. Give it up the middle to the rookie James Cook. He goes right, and JOK is waiting for him and brings him down. 1-yard gain, 4th and 2, and the Bills are going to punt.
Yeah, and Delpit right there too. Love seeing that versatility because you got like 5 or 6 guys all with the same body type back there, similar skill sets and ability to really confuse defenses and play really positionless football back there in your back 7. And that's awesome because you start getting that speed and that versatility back there where you really can't read or know what to expect as an offense, and the matchup game goes to the defense's way oftentimes.
Blitz again right up the middle, and I'm not have any idea what that was supposed to be, but it's going to end up with Ed Oliver's 2nd and a half sack. Just a loss of 4, though.
And Forbes still in there. That's really odd. What's going on with Bitonio?
I don't know.
Actually, did he retire? Is that?
No, I made him again.
That's right. So maybe he wasn't like, was his stats too low? Like he got the nod again? Like that's odd.
I would not think that the guy that I made to be the same stats, which is like 89 or something, would be behind Drew Forbes.
No. I don't even expect Drew Forbes to make the roster, let alone. I mean, he's probably a practice squad guy at best.
Mm-hmm. 3rd and 7 here now. Watson into traffic, and he'll wobble it to the right side. Had a couple of guys. Neither of them could get there. And good pressure there, and the Browns will go 3 and out for just the first time in this game. Actually, I think it's the first punt, right? First time we're seeing Corey Bojorquez in this football game. And he's going to angle this thing towards the left sideline, rather the right sideline. It goes out of bounds at 27. Not a great punt for Bojorquez. His first Bills football, under 2 minutes to go. Let's see if the Browns can get a stop here. 2-minute drive for the Bills could be very potent with the strength of Josh Allen. Browns just rushing for Allen with time. Fires left side. Caught on the sideline and out of bounds right away. Anthony Walker trailing the receiver, Jamison Crowder. His first catch for Crowder. Back to pass. Flag comes out. Maybe a holding call there. Well, Allen's going to throw this one away. And that is going to be a holding call. Right guard Darrell Williams, the guilty party, and that's going to back them up 10. 1:40 to go, back to their own 29. Hey, Karen, welcome in. Trips to the right side, Allen. Here comes Perry on Winfrey. Oh, hits him right as he gets rid of it. Incomplete. That one hurts. Winfrey right to the ribs.
Yeah, it certainly does, and that was a nice penetration there from the rookie getting upfield quickly.
Here he comes again. Allen's in trouble, and Winfrey rips him to the ground at the 12, and the Browns will call timeout. 3rd and 37 after the holding and a sack from Perrion Winfrey. They'll just hand it off to the right side to Cook. Taken down immediately by JOK, and they'll call timeout. So the Browns are going to get the football back here. Should get pretty good field position and a chance to put some more points on the board.
And this in the 2-minute situation, I know this isn't the a game-winning drive situation necessarily, but this is the scenario and type of football, that 2-minute drive stuff that you expect Deshaun Watson's level of eliteness to really shine through, because he's proven he can do this stuff at the NFL level and consistently.
Big blitz again. And nothing doing there. Sack for Jordan Poyer. They are just blitzing the farm. And Watson seems perilous to do anything about it back there.
Yep. And yes, absolutely applied. Bengals under Burrow have never beaten the Browns.
Here's a quick throw out of the backfield. 6-yard gain to the Chief. His fifth catch here, 3rd and 13. Browns not using that last time out here. 3rd and 13 now Watson, and he's going to run into Jack Conklin, and that forces him to throw the ball incomplete to the left side. 4th and 13. That one didn't exactly go the way that we planned there. Rough 2-minute drive there for the Browns.
No, ever since that most recent turnover for the Browns, the offense really kind of have lost their stride somehow. I'm not sure what happened, but it certainly seems that they are not firing on all cylinders anymore. Hopefully they'll regain that synergy they had earlier, because it was going so well.
Indeed, up the middle run for Singletary, and the Bills seem content with letting it go triple zeros, which it does. 17-3 rather. Browns with a lead here at half. 20 more offensive snaps than the Bills. Credit their defense, credit their special teams, and of course their offense able to punch it in twice here as well. So a nice complete game for the Browns. Let's see if they can finish it off here. 30 more minutes to go. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy, Nagy on sports. Appreciate Applied and Sean being on, help mod. Once we get about more than 20, I can't certainly keep up with all the comments, so I definitely appreciate you guys helping out. Watson back out onto the field. Had an up and down, really started strong after that gross wobbly interception from his own -2-yard line. He's settled down nicely, but he's taken some ill-advised sacks here the last couple drives. Up the middle, Chubb. He's got some room left side. First down, Nick Chubb to the 30. Not a first down. Nice run near the first down. Give him 36, and Forbes is still in there at left guard, so I have no idea what happened to the new and improved Joel Bitonio. Watson in trouble. Now he's going to wiggle. Now he fires right side. Picked off. Tre'Davious White. Looked like Peoples-Jones didn't even turn around and look for the ball and kind of forced it in there, and wasn't the best of passes, but it looked like you think it was maybe supposed to be to Cooper and just got overthrown because Peoples-Jones hadn't even finished his break yet.
Right. No, I think that is exactly what happened. Is it just ended up coming out a little high because of the hit he was taking, and instead ended up longer than he intended.
All right, well, that evens it back up now. 2 turnovers apiece. Again, 2 fumbles for the Bills and 2 interceptions for Deshaun Watson. Gives him 8 on the season now here through 9 weeks of football. Here's a run up the middle, spin around, grab him, throw him to the ground. Isaac Rochelle playing a little defensive line here in the base formation. Tackles him at the 38-yard line.
So far it's been because of pressure. The pressure has been getting to Deshaun, which we don't expect. Now, Drew Forbes is in, which we also don't expect. But pressure has been consistently getting to Deshaun and affecting the throws. That's why he's been throwing those wobblers.
Here we go up the middle, pressure again, and it's Rochelle and Clowney, and they'll combine for a sack. 3rd down for the Bills. Good to see a few little snaps from Isaac Rochelle, who plays D-tackle in our base packages, and they've been in some base here. Here's a run. Uh-oh, another big bull rush from Miles, and it's number 4, Myles Garrett. Watching those other games, watching Owe get 5 sacks and stuff, he's like, I got to keep my lead here in the league. And this is number 4 for the game. And again, he is just absolutely baptizing Spencer Brown, second-year right tackle out of Northern Iowa, I believe.
Yeah, it looked like he just used, the little truck stick action there on that rush, as he just like kind of bowed up on Spencer Brown and just put him on his butt in a hurry.
Punt up into the air is going to be fair caught. Actually, he's going to let it go over his head, and it's going to check inside the 5 and down at the 2-yard line. Nice punt there. Matt Ariaza, the rookie. They call him the punt god, or at least they did in pre-draft. Not sure how realistic that is. Give it to Nick Chubb. A little pull from Teller. He's got broke one tackle to the 10, to the first down marker. And he's up to the 13-yard line. Great run from Nick Chubb.
Yeah, keep handing it to that man, especially while he's in the zone. That's the kind of offense that the Browns should expect to have. It's leading with that rushing attack, and he is so hard to bring down.
Back to pass. Watson fires it back to the right side. He's got Cooper, makes a great catch. As Teron Johnson kind of flew out of bounds behind him, Cooper steps up nicely and makes the catch. Look at this throw from Deshaun, kind of an odd body angle again.
Yep, I'm kind of surprised, though, that Cooper wasn't able to keep this in bounds, because I don't feel like he had to go out of bounds there if he's able to make that little bit of a cut. Yeah. But if he
saw when he tried to make the cut, he just stepped out of bounds.
If he hadn't, though, he had a free line to the end zone, he'd have been gone.
Indeed. Back to pass. Watson here on a first down. Rolling to the right, pressure from Von Miller, and they'll throw it out of bounds. Forget that Von Miller is also on this Bills team.
Yes, he is.
2nd and 10 up the middle. Sacked him again. He's just not feeling any pressure up the middle. That's Jordan Phillips, free agent defensive tackle, who beat Drew freaking Forbes.
Yeah, I just don't know why you're going away from Nick Chubb right now. The dude's in the zone, and he's running like a monster out there. Now, obviously, you're not going to hand it off to him on 3rd and 15, but you had 2 opportunities, and not turning to Nick Chubb while in the zone seems scandalous.
Yeah, I wonder if they're cognizant as they throw it short to to Njoku for 4 yards. That's kind of a bailout. I wonder if they're cognizant of the players on the field that are even in the zone, or if that's more of a the users at home to see and then take advantage of.
Well, yeah, I mean, the one thing though that you would have to think is that it certainly affects the performance on the field, and if you've got a hot hand, I mean, you go with the hot hand. I mean, if it's working, don't go away from it. So at least from that perspective, it wouldn't make any sense to be like, oh, well, he's been running great, but we don't want to keep using him.
Miles again, number 5, as he got around the left tackle this time. Both tackles getting to involve themselves in the fun. Number 5 on the day for Miles. Unreal. Hey, Kish, welcome in.
Yeah, that was sweet.
2nd and 20, 3-step drop. Now he'll roll to the right as Miles again obliterates an offensive lineman. I don't know why you just don't double team him at this point. Short gain to Dawson Knox, 3rd and long.
Right. Well, and they've put him on the other side now too, which now he's back on Spencer Brown's side, but he's been doing that to both tackles.
3rd and 13. Allen right side, sideline, caught by his receiver Gabe Davis. What a throw. And a great route. He beat Denzel Ward. First down, Bills to midfield.
He's actually in Savannah, Kishan. I knew he was in Georgia. I didn't know what part.
Oh, yes. I was in Savannah. Visiting some family friends. Visiting my Cyple Strong family friends. Clowney around the right tackle this time, and he'll get home! And poor Spencer Brown giving up a lot of sacks in this one. That's number 5 on the season for Clowney. 2nd and 18.
Doing the little seatbelt celebration.
Demolition dogs are absolutely getting after it. Delayed handoff to the right side. He's got some space, and it's going to be shut down by Greedy Williams in run defense. Nice tackle from Greedy, 3rd and long.
Yeah, that was really nice. The Demolition Dogs definitely out there in force. The pressure has been relentless.
3rd and 14. Looks like they're setting up screen to the right side, and Allen turfs it behind Singletary. Browns defense gets off the field again. We need a score. It's been a long time since we've had some points here from the Browns.
Yeah, certainly. That one looked like Allen is getting a little jumpy with all that pressure being in his face all gay. It almost looked like he was expecting it to come, so he took this little backwards crow hop action before he threw, which, you mess with your platform like that, you're not going to throw a very good ball, which he didn't. He ended up turfing it at the feet.
1st and 10 for the Browns here. Watson back to pass, left side, got his man, the Chief on the sideline to the 29. First down, Browns, and Buffalo's going to challenge.
It seems like a wasted timeout to me. It seemed pretty well in bounds.
Catch.
Not sure what they're looking for.
2. Almost
2
got
feet
his
very
third.
clearly in. Yeah, there's all three. Possession the whole way.
That's
I
bad.
mean, that's I don't know what you're doing there. That's really obviously in.
Yeah, waste of a timeout for the Bills. First down, Browns at the 29-yard line. Come on, let's keep it going. Let's keep some momentum going here. Nick Chubb remains in the zone. He's in a shotgun next to Deshaun Watson. Motion coming, fake the pop pass to Cooper, give it to Chubb. He's got some blocking. He's got near a first down. He's got the first down. He's got the 40, 11 yards. Nick Chubb.
The other reason to not stray away from running the ball right now is you've got a lead. You've got Nick Chubb in the zone. His performance has been great ever since he got in the zone. I mean, he's popping off 10-yard runs a carry. I mean, why would you go away from what's working right now? It doesn't make any sense.
I agree. Back to pass again, though. Watson fires left side. He's got the Chief open. 40, 35, 30-yard line. David Njoku into Bill territory and a first down. Browns at the 29-yard line. Yes, we are 2-5 right now. Unfortunately, Watson's at probably, let's see, what does he have? 1 touchdown in this game, so I think he's at 17-8 now for the season.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Nice play to the Chief again, who's continuing to prove why the 5th highest paid tight end in the league will be a steal here in a couple of years as well, especially.
He sure will. I was actually really impressed. I put it in the Discord, but
Yeah.
that article from Mary Kay was not only one of the best articles I've ever read from her, but also was dead on. I mean, it was exactly the reason why it was such a good contract. And that the noise, all the drama that's being stirred up by the fan base over we've paid him too much and all this nonsense is just way off base. It's not informed.
3rd and 8, Watson, he'll roll to the right. He'll fire a terrible pass that's intercepted by Kyer Elam, the rookie. Terrible choice. That's the easiest interception of Elam's career, and now 3 picks on the day for Watson. Gross. Can't blame that one on getting hit either. He was throwing on the run. He's one of the best throwers of the ball when on the run, and it didn't matter that time. Elam picks it off and
just
an arm punt, but you were at the 29-yard line, so you didn't need an arm punt there.
Didn't want one. Left it short. Not sure why you're not running still. I mean, we've talked about that. I loved the throw to Chief earlier that got a bunch of yardage, but really, you should be peppering those in, not like relying on it. You're up.
I agree. 2nd and 7. Pressure is taken care of. Allen's got all day, and he finds Gabe Davis, who takes a shot from John Johnson, but the first down is achieved to the 30-yard line. Gabriel Davis, the new wide receiver number 2 here in Buffalo after they moved on from Cole Beasley.
Secretly, Deshaun has the Baker code baked in.
Yeah, gosh, who knows? I don't know.
Because you're right, he does kind of look like Baker had in our Sims, which is unfortunate because we kept trying to figure out what that thing was that was making it happen, but couldn't seem to find a way.
There's Cook to the left side. Good tackle in space by John Johnson in the 3rd. Now a 3rd and 5. 2:30 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Browns need to get off the field once again. Their defense has been very sharp. Back to pass Allen. Quick little out route. Little angle route to James Cook out of the backfield. Harrison drags him down, but the first down is achieved to the 47-yard line. First down, Bills.
The good news is I think it's fairly safe to say that, when Deshaun is out there for the Browns, he will look nothing like this.
Yes, in our experience, bad sim, good real Browns.
That's right. That's right. But hopefully, it's on the article for Madden 23. Hopefully, maybe some of those changes we've been begging for are coming. We can, hope springs eternal, as you mentioned.
Right.
But there is some optimism, at least cautiously optimistic, that maybe some of this field sense stuff that they're talking about. It sounds like they're at least trying to address some of the things that we have been railing about here on the channel.
Indeed, 3rd and 1. Give it up the middle. Singletary's going to spin out of it, and what a tackle by Walker! Zach Moss actually is the running back, and they're going to get him short of the line. 4th and inches. How about that run defense from the Browns?
That was beautiful, just fighting his way through that block. He had to fight all the way across the face of the blocker in order to make that tackle, but made an incredible effort to get there in time to keep the running back short.
And here we go. Madden's going to give them the old 60-yard field goal attempt here with Tyler Bass.
Hey, it's about time it's somebody else and not us.
And he drills it towards the dog pound, and it's good, because why not?
Oh, well, okay.
I think there's wind coming from behind him on that side based on the kickoffs, but still, 60 yards towards the dog pound.
That's a tall ask, and
I agree.
And never seems to go our way, but unfortunately going to go somebody else's way instead, and we're not going to get the good field position out of it.
Indeed. 17-6 Browns football. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy joining you for Nagy on Sports. Appreciate everybody being on. Thank you so much to our subscribers, new and old. If you haven't yet subbed the channel, we would very much appreciate it as we continue to push for 1,000. And yeah, that would be really cool if you did. Thank you in advance if you do. If you would like to vote on the other games other than the Browns that we sim, you can do that on our Discord channel. Just use the invite link that's in the description of this video to hop on Discord. You can also chat with us between sims, as Kit was referencing an article that he put up there specifically, and other various things that pop up that we chat about between sims. And again, also get notified in advance of when the sims are going to happen, even faster than YouTube's bell notification can let you know that we're going to go live. All of available on the Discord. First down, throw and catch to the Chief. David Njoku's got it up to the 42-yard line. First down, Browns now 10 catches for 91 yards for the Chief here today.
Yeah, absolutely putting out quite an effort today, as he has been quite the safety valve for Deshaun.
Give it up the middle, Chubb. Oh, nice block. Whoa, nice block by Cooper to the 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Chubb to the end zone. 58 yards, touchdown Browns!
Well, I think that's the very first one of the season, which is almost terrifying in its own regard, considering he has about one of those a game, if we're talking about real life. So that was what we expect from Chubb. And what about that blocking? My goodness, that was... I mean,
he didn't get touched.
Yeah, I don't know who the defender was, but he got decleated right there in the secondary as Chubb just goes right by. Yeah, Amari Cooper just absolutely just decleated somebody out there. It was an impressive block, and that's actually something Chad O'Shea emphasizes, and this team emphasizes, and that's something we should expect from these receivers to very much be the case.
Chubba wubba wub indeed. What a run there. And again, finally some love for Nick Chubb in terms of what he can actually do. And yeah, you're right. It seems like he certainly has one or two of those a game where it's just whole gone.
Yep.
And you can see there in the next gen stat, he got up to 22.7 miles an hour on that scramble. Here's Josh Allen running for his life. Missed by Clowney. He's going to get around Taven Bryan. And somehow he's going to just gain a yard rushing. Why can't Deshaun do that?
I know, that should have been like an 18-yard loss. Instead, he gets a yard out of it.
That is wild, as he was able to outrun Clowney and Taven Bryan. Taven Bryan not quite as surprising. Clowney a little bit more surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Allen now running again for his life. Now he'll fire back left. Hit up in the air. Oh, big shot to the body. Dawson Knox like a pinball hit and then down to the ground. 3rd and 9 for the Bills. Allen back, right side, single coverage over everybody's head. Not even sure Denzel didn't even jump.
No.
Didn't want to get PI there, I guess. Smart play as it's over the head of Gabe Davis. And the Bills will punt and the Browns get the football back with some momentum and a 24-6 lead.
Well, the really odd part about that is why did both the defender and the receiver stop in that spot and the ball ends up over both of their heads? Like, you had a good 2 or 3 seconds of ball coming at you where you could have adjusted to the ball, but they stopped for no reason. I didn't understand that.
I don't either. Here's Nick Chubb again up the middle. Matt Milano there to greet him. 17 carries now, $131 for Nick Chubb.
That's more like a Nick Chubb stat line right there.
Indeed, it is. And we're in shoe clock mode as they're getting down to 5 seconds. Spin off of him. Back towards the middle. Chubb for 2 more yards. You know, we haven't seen today at all is Kareem Hunt.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. We saw Dearness Johnson get a carry and no Hunt. What is going on with the rosters right now?
I'm
with
not
the depth
sure.
chart.
Up the middle. I don't know. Up the middle, and again, they run it 3 times in a row, but they'll be short of the line to gain. 4th and 3. And that's a quick 3 and out for the Browns offense.
Oh, yeah, Kishan, I saw that about how the one and only guy he felt he had to specifically go watch tape on was Denzel Ward.
Oh, really? That's
yeah,
I didn't hear
it's
that.
really interesting. The one guy that he felt underprepared for, and that was that just really was he just had very complimentary things to say. Just so patient with his eyes, such a stingy cornerback, and able to lock guys out, which he generally had been preparing for defenses before that. But the one guy he went back to watch individually was Denzel Ward.
Here comes Josh Allen again, chasing. He's got 20. He's got the first down, and he's got 18 yards before he slides at the 38.
And Kishan
play.
talking about Denzel being the hardest cornerback, and that is actually what he said. And some of the other guys he faced are some of the best in the NFL as well. So
Jalen Ramsey in the Super Bowl, for instance.
For example, that's a great the fact that Denzel Ward was the guy that he thinks is the best.
Oh, ball's out, kicked around, picked up by Allen, and then Miles sacks him a second time? Can that happen? A sack and then a TFL in the same play?
Yeah, it was interesting. I don't know if that's how it would be.
I think it would be
with
a
the
sack
stat line.
it looked like, I think Allen becomes a rusher at that point, right?
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, I don't know if technically that's how they would score it, but he certainly is going to get credit for a forced fumble and for a sack. But yeah, I guess TFL as well, which is pretty wild.
Yeah, Miles is like, you ain't going to get around me. You ain't going to run around me. I'm just going to sack you. Quick little throw across the middle and take it down. Delpit, JJ3, all around. Now a 3rd and very long again for the Bills, who are running out of chances here. Watson trying to keep the offense jacked on the sideline. 9:45 to go in the game. And now Allen's going to take off to the right side again. He's got the 25 to the 30. Winovich chasing hard, and he'll slide down at the 36. Still woefully short, but a 4th and 12, and they're going to go for it. Browns bringing both safeties up to the box now. Big throw left side. They've got single coverage. Knocked away. Newsome almost picked it off. Diggs had no chance. First down, Browns at the 36.
Yeah, wearing them like a communion suit way
That's
deep
right.
on that one. That was just beautiful coverage from the now sophomore player who has been so good in this defense and showing it there against one of the best.
Locking down Stephon Diggs. Not an easy thing to do.
No, sir.
Here's Chubb again up the middle, pulling Drew Forbes, who again has been in the game for as long as we can remember, and Chubb picks up a nice gain of 7 up the middle. So we'll have to go back and check if there's something wrong with Kareem Hunt and if there's something wrong with Joel Bitonio. So fun fact, if any of you have ever played Madden in these dynasty, franchise things, up the middle, nice first down for Chubb as he is just absolutely taking over now. He's got a $153. They have these little, midweek, go talk to this player, and if you do well, you get a dev trade, or, I'm sorry, coach, I'm struggling, all that stuff. So in the game, Joel Bitonio decides in week 2 that he wants to retire, and so he's going to take like a 5-point ratings hit to his rating, and then if the Browns start winning, he'll change his mind. Well, the Browns didn't start winning, and so after the Baltimore game, he retired. He's like, that's it, I'm out. So we had to pick up a scrub free agent and make him Joel Bitonio, and then somehow he's still not in the game. Very, very strange.
Yep.
2nd and 4. They still give it to Chubb. He's got the first down again to the 6-yard line. It has been Chubby time, says for the last quarter and a half here.
And that's what we've been calling for. Look at it here.
Give it to him again. Touchdown, Nick Chubb. That's the hat trick for him. 3 touchdowns for Chubb, and the Browns are going to roll away with this one in a very, very much needed important win coming for the brown and orange.
Yeah, and absolutely one on the back of Nick Chubb, as it should be. I mean, the offense very much is going to be revolving around the run game still. I know you've got Deshaun Watson. I know the passing attack was very much a key focus of the offseason. And I know they're going to be much, much better at the deep ball and many other pieces and aspects of the passing game to get by design. But Nick Chubb is absolutely elite in the NFL, if not the best running back. He's darn near in the NFL, and doing things that the ones that have gotten the All-Pro nods haven't done from the time that they're not in the conversation for number one in the NFL, and some of these stat lines that are absolutely incredible since he came into the NFL, like yards per carry, yards after contact, all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. Good call, Sean. Excellent block there by Nick Harris, starting center now. Again, and Drew Forbes has been in the game the whole time. Since you're allowed to actually keep all 53 guys active, we do have 10 offensive linemen. So, yeah, he's just the backup left guard. And we're still not sure why he's been playing this whole game as Allen back to pass. Fires over the middle, caught by Diggs, who takes a big shot from Ronnie. First down to the 46-yard line as we trickle under 6.5 minutes here to play in the game. 31-6. Browns lead the Bills. Bills Mafia, appreciate you being on for this one. You've had a strong season, but today you're going to fall to 5-4 as the Browns absolutely came out with their hair on fire, and they needed to because they had been embarrassed more often than not in this season. Now, again, they are now, what did we decide? 4-1 outside of the AFC North.
That's right.
And 0-4 in the AFC North as Allen chucks it deep. Corner of the end zone, over everybody's head as he tried to go again for Diggs. Newsome right on him.
And again, just stopping where the ball was not going to end up. Very odd.
Allen on 3rd inches, short throw over the middle, caught. And that's Khalil Shakir, rookie wide receiver, number 10 on the catch. Appreciate everybody being on again. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy. You are watching Nagy on Sports full-length, full NFL simulations with original commentary. Only place you can get it on the internet. These are the 2022 rosters, official 2022 sim season. All the rosters you just saw. Another catch there by the rookie Khalil Shakir, number 10. So we really appreciate you being on. If you haven't yet subbed the channel, we do very much appreciate that as we try to push towards 1,000 and break on through to infinity and beyond, as they say. Hope everybody's having a good Friday as well. Bills kind of driving slowly down the field. Pressure now coming. Watch out. He's going to roll right into it. It's the rookie, Alex Wright. Alex Wright in there for a stamina sub, and he'll sack it back to the 34-yard line. That's 50 on the season for the Demolition Dogs.
That's right. Good to see the young Demolition Dog getting involved in that one, as he is a little bit more of that developmental prospect, but certainly should be coming in a little bit on some rotations you'd expect early in his rookie year. So good to see him getting involved.
3rd and 18. Back to pass. They're setting up screen. Watch out. Hit right as he throws it. Then they're going to bring him down. Winovich, 4-yard loss. 4th and 22. I couldn't tell, was that Taven Bryan maybe who just got unblocked right up the middle, hits him as he throws. And Winovich read the screen beautifully.
Yeah, absolutely. That was just textbook for how to defend a screen there.
4th and 22. They're going to go for it. Browns in the game. Another big block missed, and Miles has 7 sacks in the game.
Yeah.
Unreal. First down, Browns. Wow.
Yeah, shades of the Bears game from last season. Miles has just been unleashed in this one.
Yes, he has. All kinds of people in the zone. 234 for the Browns. They're going to give it to Nick Chubb. He tries to go outside zone, and blocking just wasn't really there. 25 carries, 173 yards, 3 touchdowns today for Nick Chubb. Give it to Dearness Johnson again, who's in the game. And yeah, just weird. I've got Kareem Hunt into formation, subbed into about 65% of all the shotgun formations, but it has been the Nick Chubb show here today.
Sure has.
Chubb now follows Stanton up the middle, fighting his way near the first down.
It's almost like
to say that he's short.
It's almost like Madden forgot that Joel Bitonio and Kareem Hunt existed on the Browns roster.
Yeah, very strange. 4th and 1. They're going to let Cade York try a 60-yarder with the wind at his back. And his kick is up, and it's long enough, but just to wide right by a touch. And so now with 32 seconds, you'll give Josh Allen a chance to Hail Mary several times here with 2 timeouts remaining. Again, remember they lost one early in that early challenge. Throw over the middle. Big hit from Ronnie Harrison. Surprised that Singletary was able to hold on.
Well, that'll wake you up in the morning.
Bills will call their 2nd timeout.
Better check your teeth after that hit.
Yeah, Ronnie Harrison's had a couple big hits today.
Yes, he has.
Allen right side. Got his man. That's the rookie Shakir again. I don't know if anybody watched it randomly Wednesday night. They had that golf thing where it was Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers versus Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes at golf. Uh-oh, picked in the middle! And that's Jadeveon Clowney who had dropped in coverage.
Wow.
Clowney's going to get the pick. And the Browns can kneel now.
A little zone blitz action there for Clowney as he comes out of his rushing position to pick up a little zone and allow one of the DBs to come in on a rush, or on the pass rush. But that effective, and Allen not expecting Clowney to be there, and he shows his athleticism coming away with the ball.
All right, well, that's going to do it. 0-0. The Browns with a much needed win again. Started out 2-5, and they get a big win here against Josh Allen and the Bills. Welcome on, Wayne. I'm assuming from your comments that you're a Bills fan. We appreciate you being on, and they've been electric before. They got behind the chains, and their offensive line, specifically Spencer Brown on the right side, got exposed here today once the Browns were able to pin their ears back. But we've definitely been on the other side, so we know how you feel, my friend. All right, Kit, wrap it up here while I go through the Bills' stats.
Well, this game really ran through Nick Chubb literally, and then on the other side of the ball, Myles Garrett, who was just incredible. Both of them having big days, and Sean Watson struggling at times, throwing 3 interceptions, but it was the efforts of Nick Chubb, who looked just like you would expect him to, with finally the big breakaway run for his first of the season here for our franchise mode season here in pnagsports. But you expect more of that from him, and then just finding a way into the end zone, and a lot of performances from the studs on this team that you'd expect could be realistic coming into the season.
Absolutely had to have it. So that right tackle, Spencer Brown, gave up 7 sacks today, a day he would like to forget. Watson was 27 of 36 for 276. Again, he did have a touchdown in those unfortunate 3 interceptions. 2 of them were wobblers as he was hit. 1 was not, just a bad pass. 26 for 176 and 3 touchdowns for Nick Chubb today. Great game for him. 2 carries for Watson, 2 carries for Dearness Johnson. Again, not sure what's going on with Kareem Hunt. 10 for 91 today for David Njoku. He was very good. 9.1, and he had 23 after the catch. 6 for 93 for Cooper. He was great. Bell and Peoples-Jones both with 4. The touchdown did go to Peoples-Jones, and 3 catches for Nick Chubb out of the backfield as well. Defensively speaking here, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, 9 tackles, along with Garrett, along with Harrison, and along with Delpit to lead your tackle here today. Myles Garrett with 7 sacks here on the afternoon. 1.5 for Clowney, 1 for Alex Wright, his first as an NFL player. 1 for Perion Winfrey, and a half for Isaac Rochelle. Their 1 turnover right there at the end through the air was Jadeveon Clowney intercepting that football. And then, of course, if you remember, the Browns with several forced fumbles. Ronnie Harrison with 1, and he did have that fumble recovery as well. And then remember, Chase Winovich had that fumble recovery on special teams as well. So the Browns get a much needed win. Appreciate everybody being on. Fair point, Wayne. Fair point. We'd like it to be behind us as well. All right. Well, Nick Chubb going to get a dev trade upgrade. Surprise, surprise. All right, this was a fun one. We really appreciate everybody being on. Browns are going to win 31-6. Very quickly, you can look to see the other Week 9 games that you can vote on. Again, go on to our Discord channel. Use the link in the description of this video, and you can vote on any of those other games that you would like to see Kit and I do here this week in Week 9. We usually do 2 additional games, and yeah, looking forward to bringing those ones to you. So go ahead and vote on those at your convenience. Kit will have that poll up here at some point in the near future. But for him out on the left coast, Phil Nagy here in Central Ohio, we are Nagy on Sports. Really appreciate everybody being on. You guys really are the best. Keep making this fun for us. Appreciate all y'all. Have a super duper day. Today, all we get to say is...
Go